In this activity, we're going to learn about cells, cell names, column, column headers, row headers, range of cells, and how to fill in color for each cell. So let's get started. So to open your Google Sheets, you have to go to your Google Drive. It is always best to start with a Google Sheets file or any Google app file from your Google Drive. So open your Google Drive. Okay, so from here, this is my Google Drive. I'll go to my folder, and then I have a separate folder for my other types of files. So over here, I'm going to create a new folder for all my Google Sheets files. Right? So double click, and then right now it's empty. So from now on, all my Google Sheets file will be saved in this folder. So now I'm going to make a new blank Google Sheets files. So new Google Sheets and then blank spreadsheet. Okay. Create and share. Once again, before you do anything in the file, the very first thing you need to do is give it a good name. So click here and then type the file name. Enter. So what we just did is we give it this new blank spreadsheet file a file name. And so when you go back to your Google Drive, inside your GSITs folder, you have this new file here. So if you want to open your Google Sheets file, so you have just to go to your Google Drive and then make sure you click My Drive, go to the folder, it's under G4, and then this is the folder for all my Google Sheets. So I'll double click it and here's the file. Okay, let's go back here. All right, so each of this box here, right, we call it a cell, C-E-L-L, cell. So if you select two or more cells, then we call it cells. And then if you select cells in a vertical way, we call it column. So cells um, group into vertical manner, top and down, bottom to top. It's called column. And each column has its own header designated by the letters. So this letter here, this is column A, column B, column C, column D, and so on. Now, cells that are grouped in the horizontal way, like this, we call it row. Okay, and each row has its own header too, um, designated by numbers. So this is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and so on. Okay, again, column B, column E, row 6. Okay, now the names of each cell is the intersection of the column name and row name. For example, this cell is in column B and it's also in row 3. So the name of this cell is B3. You will be able to see it as well in the name box. It says B3. So this one is D4. This one is A1. Right? Now, how about the range of cells? For example, we selected this. Okay, so it starts from B3 and it ends to B7, and we write it this way with a colon. So B3 colon B7. We read it as B3 up to B7. So this one is C5 to E5, or you can do E5 to C5. It's the same. And this one, it's C4 to E9. All right. Okay, so now let's learn about filling in color for each cell or for range of cells. Just like with other mini applications, you do it with this icon here, the fill color. So you select the cell first where you want to apply the color, and then you go to this icon, click it. It's called fill color, and then you choose the color that you want. That's it. So if you want range of cells, group of cells, select the cells first and go to fill color, then select the color. If you cannot see this, you might need to click the three dots here so you can see the other available icons. Now if you want to erase it, you select the cells, go back to fill color, and then reset. You might need to scroll down. So reset. So I'm going to erase this, then reset. That's how you remove the fill color. Okay, let's go to our uh, Google Classroom. All right, so now for example, if we have an instruction like this, it says here select B2 up to D3, B2 to D3 and color it with red. So you have to find B2, this is it, and D3 is this one. So you have to select this range. So B2, D3. And then it says color it with red. B2, D3, red. B2, D3, red, and this one. Okay. Next it says B6, D9 and color it with blue. B6, D9. So B6 is this. We go to D first and go down to 9. So that's B6, D9. B6, D9. Color it with blue. So go fill color and let me choose this one. Right. Next is D13. Select D13 to B12 and color it with red. D13. This one. Go to B and then 12. Color it with red. Fill color red. Right. Lastly, we have write your name in A2. So this is A2. A2. Write your name. So I'll just write my grade and name. Okay, so that's for the first box. Now you go to Google Classroom and continue for the rest of the boxes there. So once you are done, you can close your Google Sheets file. And if you're ready to turn in, you just go back to our Google Classroom. Make sure you are turning it in the right activity post. And you go to add or create Google Drive. And then under the recent tab, find it in the list. So this is it. And then you click insert. And then don't forget to turn in. That's the last step, turn in. Okay.